Oh. Okay, hello and happy St. Patrick's Day. We are here with myself and Tyler, of course, and the director of the Bethlehem Area Public Library, Josh Berk. Josh, thank you for taking the time on St. Patrick's Day to take some time to talk to us. And I hope you like my hat.
What else? I do. I love it. I feel like I could be more festive. I don't know.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm disappointed. I really thought you were going to come to the party this morning.
It's more of a somber occasion.
All right. I'll take it off.
I'm not in the mood to party.
Fair enough. But, all right, Josh, we know things are very up in the air. Can you kind of give us an idea of what's going on with the Bethlehem Area Public Library, what you've experienced, and maybe, what you can tell people who go there often?
Sure. Well, like most of us, it's been changing day by day. Last week, it was like, well, we could probably cancel things like story time and any big gathering, so we did that. And then we thought we had a big event scheduled for the end of March where people are going to be traveling in, our Lehigh Valley Book Fest, so we canceled that. And then our book sale, which is a lot of people in a small room, so let's cancel that. And then by the end of the day, Friday, a message came actually from the Department of Education, which public libraries are independently run, but also part of the state system. So the state Department of Ed runs the Office of Commonwealth Libraries. They get their marching orders from the governor, and so it really came from the governor on Friday saying all public libraries in the state should close for 2 weeks. So we got that right, at least. So we got that right at the end of the day on Friday, and so we just scrambled to try to abide by that and do what we can do. People are funny, like people who love the library, like it's like they're panicked. It's like they're panic buying. We get it every time there's a storm, like whatever. People do rush to our shelves, but we didn't even have time to do that. We just had to say,
sorry.
Yeah. So we just have to close. So, a lot of people then get sort of panicked about what they're going to, like if they're going to get overdue fines. And of course they're not. Like if that's,
you're good.
We're not, you're good. You're good. That's the word. Keep your items at home. Don't bother to come in. Don't
reread it.
Read it again.
Reread it. Yeah. You got extra time. Don't try to put them in the book drop. We close the book drops off. Just keep everything at home. With our computer system, obviously, it's not too hard to just extend the due dates on everything until next month. We automatically renewed everyone's cards, too, because a lot of libraries, us included, have been trying to say, well, there are some things you can do from home. You can borrow electronically. There's movies you can stream through the library's apps. There's books you can read through the library's apps. But you need a valid library card to do that. So we've been trying to just run these reports and automatically just, if you have fines or if your card's expired or anything, we just want to we'll take care of that later. So we're just renewing cards in mass and letting people have access to all the online stuff. At least, you can, if you're looking, and I know everyone's stuck at home. So if there were ever a time to get books, now would be it. But unfortunately we're closed too. So
what would be a, for your customers that are looking to get some books in their hands, what are some alternatives they could do while they're at home? If they have internet access, is there some things they could read? Are there, websites that people can continue to read without having a book?
Yeah, so every library, so whatever your home library is, has some manner of electronic book lending. We put a blog post on bapl.org that highlights all of our electronic resources. So there's an app on there. It used to be called Overdrive. Now it's called Libby. It's the same software, though. That lets you actually borrow ebooks, like a Kindle-type book, electronically with your card. So, of course, the hold times and wait lists and stuff have gone up because we have licenses from the publishers. We can only loan out X number at a time. So there's a little bit of a run on them, but we do have a ton of ebooks on there. We have a movie streaming service called Canopy that is it's kind of like an artsy Netflix for libraries, so you can watch documentaries and foreign films. And they opened up a lot of their kids' stuff to be free. It's free to the user anyway. The library pays a license, but they waived that for us as well. So I would say just go to bapl.org, and the first thing you see there is a big blog post about everything that we're offering.
We can't ask you to pull a book off the shelf and read it to everybody for us, right?
I mean, if it's nearby, I'm in my office. I have this Stephen King book on my desk, Cycle
There
of
you
the
go.
Werewolf. I could
Does
read
it
that.
have,
Start
does
that.
it
I'm
have
sure
big
it'll be
words?
done.
We actually did upload a whole bunch of Storytime videos to our YouTube channel too. So
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, so we'll be posting those on our site as well. So.
And again, we're all in the same boat where we're not quite sure. We know this is going to go on for a little bit. Would you just tell people, hey, the best thing to do is keep checking back on the website, and you're going to have updates as you go?
Yep. And if you're, we have an email list too. So if you're a library user, you hopefully got our email update. And all I said was, originally said we planned to open at the beginning of April, but then I was like, you know what, let's take dates off because I don't know. I just said we're closed at least through the end of March, and we're pretty active on social media too. So you'll hear from us over the duration from our social media folks and from myself. Just I'm on Twitter. What else am I going to do with my time?
and if somebody isn't a member, I don't know if you said this. If somebody isn't a member of the library, can they activate that online?
So that I don't think we're able to do.
Okay, but they can still access some of the free stuff that you just mentioned. So
yes,
okay,
yeah. To sign up for a card, I do think we're sort of like if you have a card but it's expired, we'll renew it. If you don't have a card but you want one, if you go to our site, there's an email address on there you can write to and ask about the status of your account or about signing up for one. That is the one thing that's like a little challenge to make you.
So we're not sure. So maybe don't inundate. Go for some of the free stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but there's you can always find us online or on the email address listed there and ask us anything, and we'll be happy to get back to you. So.
Okay.
And if you need book recommendations, or if you have a research question you've always wanted answered, and you got a lot of librarians with time on their hands. So,
hey, I do read a lot, but I have to admit this is a time that I'm going to go through all the comic books I have stacked up that I haven't got through the last 2 months.
My issue is the things that I like to read are like things that you should read only when times are very good, because right now, like, I'm reading these books about crazy things and I'm like getting more scared. So if you have any like light reading suggestions, I could do that.
Hey, that's a good idea. We'll put that on the blog. We'll put a comfort list. We'll put a list of comfort reads
for Tyler.
on the blog. Yeah. Comfort reads for, I'm making myself a note right now. Comfort reads. For Tyler.
Well, we're getting up here on our 10 minutes, so we want to make sure that we say thank you so much for everything that you're doing, and making sure that people are able to at least still get some of these resources and stay connected. Really appreciate it, and thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you. And we look forward to seeing everybody on the other side, man.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, hey, take it easy. Be safe.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.